The key to cooking good, creamy, and fluffy scrambled eggs is the cooking temperature. You want to cook them on a low heat and slow. First, I'm making some bacon. This is beef bacon, and I buy it from a butcher here in central Pennsylvania. Beef bacon is made from beef belly, or the butchers call it a navel cut. The beef bacon has a meaty, rich flavor, and you can cook it till it is crispy. Some people are not aware of beef bacon, so I thought I would give it a mention. You can ask your butcher, or if you're really adventurous, you can even make it yourself. This is a hungry man's breakfast for my husband, so I'm scrambling 4 large eggs. Use the freshest eggs that you can find. I'm giving the eggs a good whisk just to incorporate. I'm not adding any water, milk, or cream. If you scramble eggs correctly, they will be creamy and fluffy at the same time. I am using a nonstick skillet and dropping in a good dab of unsalted butter. I have an electric stove and I have my heat between a 3 and a 4. Once the butter melts, I'm pouring in the eggs and letting them go for a good 30 seconds or so, or until the edges just start to cook or firm up. Now is the time to season the eggs, and I'm using just a pinch of salt. Then take your spatula and pull the eggs from the outside to the center, and little egg curds or ribbons will form. The liquid egg will flow into the vacant spaces. Let it go for several seconds, and then repeat, pushing the eggs to the center. You want to take your time in cooking the eggs, and you may need to adjust the stove temperature. Once the liquid egg is almost absorbed, you can start gently folding over the eggs. You can cook the eggs to your desired consistency. For us, once the liquid is absorbed and the eggs still have a nice shine, they are done. You want to remove the eggs and serve immediately. The eggs will continue to cook a little and will be nice and creamy and fluffy. You can eat the scrambled eggs as they are, or top with some black pepper, chives, cheese, or whatever you like. Serving the scrambled eggs with the beef bacon and a piece of rye toast with grape chia jelly. I hope you all had a good breakfast and have a wonderful day. I have 6 hard-boiled eggs that I peeled and roughly chopped. You can make the chunks as big or as fine as you like. I'm adding in a little chopped dill pickle, or you can use sweet relish. Adding in a little salt and a pinch of garlic powder. You can also add in some black pepper, parsley, cayenne pepper, or even some horseradish. I'm adding in a little mayonnaise at a time, some mustard, and you can also use Dijon, giving that a good toss. You will be able to find this recipe in the list of ingredients in the Show More section below. If you click on the word Show More, it will open and reveal this recipe, links where you can purchase some of the items that I use, and much, much more. If you have a chance, please check it out. Once I get the ratio of egg and mayo that I like, I'm covering this and refrigerating for 1 to 2 hours before serving. Today I'm serving on traditional white bread, but egg salad is also really good on croissants. This recipe makes 3 nice-sized sandwiches and can easily divide into 4. This egg salad is also great in lettuce wraps and also on top of salads. I hope you give this easy and basic egg salad recipe a try and enjoy. I made some jasmine rice yesterday along with a stir-fry, and now I have some leftovers. This morning I'm making a breakfast stir-fried rice with bacon and eggs. I'm starting by scrambling some eggs. I have my skillet on medium heat, and I'm adding in some butter and 3 large whisked eggs. I'm cooking and chopping the eggs into pieces until done and then removing from the pan. Next, in the same pan, I'm cooking some bacon until crispy, removing and draining on a paper towel, and then crumbling into pieces. You can also use sausage for this recipe. Remember to reserve about 2 to 3 tablespoons of the bacon fat. Just a reminder that you'll be able to find this recipe, the list of ingredients, and much more in the Show More section below. I've also included links where you can purchase online some of the ingredients and the equipment that I use in this video recipe. If you have a chance, please check it out. On medium heat, I'm adding in the whites of about 4 garden onions, along with some finely diced bell peppers, a pinch of salt, and black pepper. Cooking and stirring for a minute, and then I'm adding in some minced garlic. Cooking and stirring for another minute, and then I'm adding in the rice. For this recipe, I used about 3 loosely packed cups of cooked rice. Cooking and stirring to combine for about 1 to 2 minutes. You can see this goes quickly, so you want to have everything prepped and ready before you cook. A lot of the prepping you could do the night before. You can even cook the eggs and bacon ahead of time and just assemble everything in the morning. And who says this has to be just for in the morning? It could be eaten any time of the day or night. For the seasoning, I'm adding in a couple tablespoons of light soy sauce and a tablespoon of oyster sauce, giving that a good stir. And we're almost done. In goes the eggs and bacon and another good toss. I'm turning off my heat, adding in some chopped green onions, another good toss, and breakfast is ready. It smells so good. As you can see, this will feed a hungry family, and this recipe is great for using those leftovers. All the flavors of breakfast wrapped up into a delicious fried rice stir-fry. I hope you give this bacon and egg breakfast fried rice a try and enjoy. If you like this video recipe, please hit the like and subscribe button. Remember to hit the bell next to the subscribe to make sure that you get my future video recipes. You can also find me on Facebook and at my website. Feel free to share this recipe and my channel with your friends and family. And until next time, much love.